Hello, Aries. So I did recently do a short read for you, but I want to do a longer reading for you this time. I'm just shuffling the cards. Gonna kind of dive into your vibe here. Are you an Aries sun, moon, or rising? If not, then what prominent Aries placements do you have in your chart? I have the sign of Aries in my 9th house of Sagittarius. And my Jupiter is also in there as well. So, 9th house of philosophy, spirituality, all that good stuff. All right, Aries. I'm going to shuffle a couple more times here. Really kind of get it going for you. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to split it into 3. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheavens, and Stelliums. Okay. Aries, 1, 2, 3. Crash that Aries energy right in there, just like the ram, right? Oh, guess what? After all that, Emperor card, that's you in the Major Arcana. Huh. How fitting. All right. Let's look at what the current situation is, what it could possibly be for the ones I'm reading in this very moment in time. Let's go. Aries, what's your current situation right now? You got the 8 of Swords, huh? The 10 of Wands. Let's look at what could be covering this situation here. I just got a peek at the World card, by the way. But let's look at what's covering. What's covering this 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands feeling for Aries right now? Judgment. Okay. Major North Node stuff, because Judgment is a major arcana. Judgment is like North Node, focal point. That's just right off the bat kind of what I get. So let's look at the crown. What is in... Oh, I almost flew out. What's in the crown? What's in the crown for Aries? What's in the crown? The crown is the 7 of Wands. Okay. All right, let's look at the root. What's at the root? What's at the root? The root is the world. Remember when I said I just got a peek at the world? Well, here it is. Here it is. It's at the root. We have the 7 of Wands and the World card framing above and below this current situation that has a feeling of imprisonment within the mind, bound in some way by something that's physically draining, physically, spiritually draining. You're tired. It's being covered by the Judgment card. Let's look at the recent past. Recent past for Aries. Recent past for Aries. Okay, so there is There were some good times in the recent past with the Six of Wands here. Maybe you did more traveling, right? There's self-recognition here, but there's traveling as well. So it's like there's a good combo going on here. All right. Let's look at what's possibly soon to come forwards. What is possibly soon to come forwards for Aries? What could possibly be coming towards Aries soon here? The Queen of Pentacles. Could be someone who is financially stable and who knows how to manifest. Or it could be a Virgo, because Virgo is an earth sign as well, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it could be a Virgo as well. Let's look at your current vibration here. Aries. Aries, what is your current vibration? Card represent you right now. Wow. All right. You got the Queen of Cups here. Maybe there's a Queen of Cups showing up, right? You know what's interesting is this was in your challenge situation in that short reading I did, and this came out as like what was fueling the challenge. Oh my gosh. These two came out in that other short read I did just the other day for you. This is a different deck that I'm using. It is the Rider-Waite, but it's a different deck. Like, it's not the same deck. So that's super crazy to me that it came out and you're representing you right now. Okay, let's look at your environment. What's in your environment? What could possibly be in your environment right now? What could be in your environment? Okay, that wants to come out. Okay. In your environment, it looks like there's the Hanged Man. So I feel like things are stuck for you right now. Things are kind of like, this card also showed up in that last reading as well. Things are kind of stuck. Things feel like they're at a halt maybe for you. Yeah. Let's look at your hopes and fears. Aries hopes and fears. Aries hopes and fears. Aries hopes and fears. Aries hopes and fears. Knight of Wands. The King of Wands. Whoa. We have 2 fire. Okay. We have 2 fire. Let's look at your possible distant outcome. Possible distant outcome. Possible distant outcome. Possible distant outcome. The Queen of Wands. Another fire. We have the King and Queen of Wands here showing up now. Okay. Nine of Swords. After that. 9 of Wands. 2 9s. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. So, Aries. Let's start from the world. The world is beneath. Then we have what's crowning the Seven of Wands. These two are framing. Above, below, framing the Eight of Swords in your current, accompanied by the Ten of Wands. I feel you're very tired. You might feel drained from the everyday life, having to survive, make money, work hard, trying to stay above water perhaps, but it's definitely draining. That's the vibe I'm getting here. You're burnt out, definitely burnt out. There's a judgment call being made right now with the North Node being in your sign now. Calling to you saying, Aries, it's time to change something, to bring something new so that you can refresh yourself and get yourself out of this painful state right now. You have worked maybe too hard to a point where you're just, I don't know, maybe there's some things you're ignoring or kind of just, there's a lot of stuff you're holding within. That's another thing I'm getting too. This is all within you and no one really knows about it. You're the only one who knows about it. You're keeping it all to yourself. So on the outside, it might seem like Aries is very strong, right? Like, for example, in your recent past. This is how people still see you. You're recognized. You get the recognition in public. People think, oh, wow, they're doing so many awesome things. Look at them go, right? You know how to get to success. You know how to make things happen. The Aries I'm reading for knows how to channel their energy into getting the things done that they need to get done and working hard. And you've worked very hard to get where you're at. But people don't see, maybe outside of you, that deep inside, this is really what you're feeling. You don't show it though. You have a good way of covering it up. Because you want to appear strong. You don't want to give off any kind of sign of weakness. But North Node is here saying, hold on. You might be able to fool all those around you, but God knows, Source knows, Creator knows what's really going on. What's soon to come towards, possibly, right? Because I'm not a fortune teller, but this could be a possibility for some. There's a Queen of Pentacles here that shows up. Now, this could be a business opportunity for you, right? This could be something fresh and brand new. Maybe it's just the thing you need to kickstart a refreshing new cycle so that you're not stuck in this stagnancy, right? Helping you manifest. Or like I said before, this could also be a Virgo, right? We have the card of Virgo as the Magician here, and then also an Earth sign, the Queen of Pentacles. If this is a male, if you're a male, or if you're a female, doesn't matter. You can switch roles. It could also represent somebody new coming into your life that, relationship-wise, help you manifest something together. If not that, then just, like I said, it's career-related. Opportunity of some sort, right? or someone that can give you insight as to how to ground yourself and manifest, I don't know, yeah, something like that. It's, you might move as well. I don't know why I'm getting that, but you might also move. Might change your location. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it popped out to me. But yeah. Okay. So in your self, right? Your frequency, your vibration, where you're at right now energetically is you are in your challenge. You are in a phase of challenge. You don't like that, even though you're realizing, like the judgment thing, right? Like I said, you can only hide this for so long, then eventually it starts to seep out because, well, there's someone's calling you out, right? You need to make amends with something within yourself that you keep pushing down. And, but you don't like it. You don't like it. Right? You're like, no, don't try and make me, I don't want to lose. It's like a game almost. It's like, maybe you view it as a game, like someone who's trying to get you vulnerable. You're like, nope, you're not going to get me to be vulnerable. Nope, I'm not going to be emotional. Too bad. Stone cold poker face. But I mean, this is the Queen of Cups. She can't, she's not a very good poker player, is all I gotta say. So, anyways, this is a challenge, and North Node being in your sign, it could be more difficult to combat against those energies that are trying to help you shift and change and evolve. In your environment, right now, as of right now, what I'm seeing is it's like a in the air hangman phase where it's kind of at a standstill, right? And you feel uncertain about things. And maybe that's where I got this message of moving, because maybe in your environment, you're trying to figure that out and you're wanting to move, but you're not sure how to make that happen, or you're trying to figure out where exactly you'd want to move. I don't know. There's two different paths here, though, because the Two of Swords is like two different pathways, fork in the road type stuff, right? So monumental changes, but you have to pick one. It's just you're in that waiting phase. What's interesting to me is when I pulled out your hopes and fears, I'm still trying to make sense of what it means, but in your hopes and fears, I have two fire cards, double fire here. You are also a fire sign. But I have the Knight of Wands, and then the King of Wands came out. So I'm not sure if this represents like people in your life. Like maybe you have a lot of people in your life that are also fire signs, just like you. Or if not fire signs, that they have a lot of fire in their birth charts. A lot of fire element in their personality. It could also represent like, a father. It could represent like a spouse and a child as well. Like a father and son. I don't know, It's like, yeah. In regards to hopes and fears of that, I'm not sure what that would mean. But in your possible distant outcome, I pulled the counterpart to the King of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. So this could be you. Very well could be you. Even though Aries is more of like a masculine fire sign, it's a fire sign nonetheless. And there's plenty of women out there with more masculine energy than feminine. So, it doesn't really matter. So, if this represents you, or if this represents someone else in your life, tied with the Nine of Swords, of lots of sleepless nights, a lot of mental energy, uncomfortable energy, accompanied by being guarded, feeling like no one has your back. But then there's a Knight of Swords that could possibly come in to help you break you out of your own prison. Because look at this. If this is you, in this, representing you, you could be here, where you might develop lots of pain and you get stuck in your thinking and you get stuck in painful, in the mind. And then even more guardedness, like walls, barriers that you build in front of you. But then here's a knight in shining armor that comes and pummels them down and saves you. I don't know. Like, maybe not save you, but, because, come on, I'm the last person to, care about those frou-frou things. I don't fucking need a fucking prince to save me, okay? I mean, it sounds nice and all, sure. I mean, it's all, mushy-gushy and, so, endearing. But, I mean, it's... Okay, so, anyways, it could be that. Or, like I said, it's if we're not looking at that, and this is somebody else. I mean, this could be somebody else that tries to, cause some damage and get in between you and maybe, I don't know, whoever, your significant other, your family, your friends. They try and put you in this space. Then someone comes in and says, hey, snap out of it. Or perhaps there could be breakthrough communication that you have from somebody in the distant future that you might have had a negative experience with, but something comes to light and there's an opportunity that presents itself to where you can mend fences and have closure. That's another message I'm getting as well. There could be a message or some kind of communication in the distant future to help bring more closure to a situation that happened in the past. Well, there's a lot of big changes going on, though, I'll tell you that. And that's at the bottom of the deck, so there's the North Node for you right there. That's what the North Node can bring sometimes, some Rahu energy. Don't be afraid of it, though. I mean, hell, Aries, you're a freaking ram. You're the one that busts these things down anyway. I'm just saying, always recognize the power you have within yourself, okay? I'm not a fortune teller. I will never claim to be. But I will try and bring some insight to some situations that if you resonate with them, maybe it could possibly help in some way. To know that someone can see what you're going through. Someone can recognize the deepest parts of yourself and talk to you about it without violating your boundary. It will take some time, yes, for you to feel more comfortable in sharing your deeper parts, the deeper parts of yourself. But I think with time, especially the The North Node being in your sign for 18 months. You might go through some big shifts in your life that will help you grow in ways that will be more able to share that side of you. And it could bring forth a lot of opportunities. So I hope that resonated for someone out there. And under the tower, the page, or not, yeah, under the tower card, there's the Knight of Cups here. There's the Knight of Cups. So, there's, even after tower moments, you'll have people coming to offer their cup to you. Okay? So, nothing is set in stone, of course. But as long as you continue to just work on yourself, that's really the main goal here. And I hope you enjoyed that message. Peace out.